In a world where our digital footprint expands daily, cybersecurity threats grow increasingly alarming. Recent reports suggest cybercrime could cost the world over $6 trillion annually. This figure is just the tip of the iceberg, as artificial intelligence evolves from a tool for efficiency to a weapon for malicious actors. We face a new era in cybersecurity, where innovations designed to protect us may also expose us. As we embrace the Internet of Things, our homes and devices become interconnected, creating convenience that invites chaos. Each smart appliance is a potential gateway for cybercriminals, as seen in the Mirai botnet attack of 2016, which commandeered IoT devices to launch massive attacks. The convenience of this interconnected life must be weighed against security risks. The rise of artificial intelligence and machine learning presents unprecedented opportunities, but also concerns. Cybercriminals use AI to automate attacks, making them faster and harder to detect. The 2020 IBM Security Report revealed a decrease in breach identification time, aided by AI. However, this technology can also be repurposed by attackers, escalating the arms race in cyberspace. As quantum computing emerges, traditional encryption methods may soon become obsolete. Current safeguards could be rendered ineffective against the computational power of quantum machines, raising serious questions about the security of our financial transactions and personal communications. Cybercriminals are evolving their tactics, focusing on social engineering to outsmart secure systems. Phishing attacks, more sophisticated than ever, manipulate individuals into revealing confidential information. As this trend grows, vigilance and education about these threats become essential. However, hope exists in the evolving field of cybersecurity. Concepts like zero-trust architecture and AI-driven defense mechanisms are gaining traction, creating layers of security that are harder for attackers to breach. This journey requires continuous adaptation and collaboration among individuals, organizations, and governments. The future of cybersecurity threats is not just a technical issue, but a societal one. The choices we make today will determine the security of our digital future. Ransomware attacks are on the rise, with the average payment demanded by attackers increasing dramatically, highlighting a troubling trend where attacks outpace defenses. Take the Colonial Pipeline attack in May 2021, where a single vulnerability led to a fuel supply shutdown for days. The attackers demanded nearly $5 million in ransom, underscoring the urgent need for proactive cybersecurity strategies. The rise of remote work has transformed vulnerabilities, with employees connecting to unsecured networks, making them prime targets for phishing. Reports indicate a significant surge in phishing attempts since the pandemic began, emphasizing the shift towards exploiting human behavior. Emerging technologies offer both advantages and risks. While AI can enhance defenses, it also provides tools for attackers. Organizations must invest in advanced technologies and continuous training for employees to recognize threats. The complexity of attacks has increased, with deepfake technology allowing for hyper-realistic impersonations that can deceive even established systems. IoT devices often lack robust security, becoming gateways for attackers. A report revealed that IoT devices were implicated in over 30% of cyber attacks in 2021. As these devices become ubiquitous, manufacturers must prioritize security during design and implementation. State-sponsored hacking poses another significant threat, as seen in the SolarWinds attack, where foreign actors infiltrated U.S. federal agencies by exploiting vulnerabilities in software. This incident demonstrates the potential for widespread disruption, demanding that organizations account for state-sponsored threats in their cybersecurity plans. By 2025, experts predict that the global cost of cybercrime could reach $6 trillion annually. This underscores the urgency of collaboration among organizations and governments to combat an increasingly interconnected threat landscape. As we adopt advanced cybersecurity measures, resilience becomes crucial. Organizations must not only prevent attacks, but also recover quickly post-breach. Implementing comprehensive backup strategies and training employees is essential. The ethical implications of AI and cybersecurity also require attention. While AI enhances threat detection, it raises privacy concerns. Transparency in deploying these technologies will be necessary to build societal trust. Consider the historical context that has led us to this juncture. In 1988, Robert Morris unleashed the first major worm on the internet, infecting approximately 10% of the machines connected at the time. This incident marked the dawn of a new understanding of cybersecurity, where the digital realm could be weaponized. Fast forward to 2007, when a cyber attack on Estonia brought the nation to a standstill. It was the first instance of a country experiencing a cyber warfare campaign, illustrating the vulnerabilities of national infrastructure to digital attacks. In this evolving landscape, the motives behind cyber attacks are shifting. Where cybercriminals once acted primarily for financial gain, state-sponsored hacking now includes espionage and disruption. The notorious group known as APT-28, linked to the Russian government, has demonstrated the lengths to which some actors will go to exploit vulnerabilities for geopolitical advantage. In 2016, they compromised the Democratic National Committee, stealing sensitive information that would later influence the U.S. presidential election. This intersection of technology and politics has created a dangerous synergy, where the implications of a breach can extend far beyond individual damage, potentially destabilizing entire nations. As the narrative unfolds, the personal impact of these developments cannot be overlooked. Consider individuals who have fallen victim to identity theft. For example, in 2020, a data breach at a major healthcare provider exposed the personal information of over 300,000 patients. Victims faced the daunting task of reclaiming their identities, navigating a labyrinth of bureaucracy and emotional distress. The aftermath of such incidents underscores the need for a robust cybersecurity framework that prioritizes the protection of individuals alongside organizational interests. Emerging technologies, like machine learning and natural language processing, have opened new avenues for both defenders and attackers. In 2019, a group of cybersecurity researchers unveiled a model capable of detecting phishing attempts with astonishing accuracy. This model analyzed thousands of emails, identifying subtle patterns that often elude human observers. However, this advancement also highlights a double-edged sword. Cybercriminals can employ similar technologies to create increasingly sophisticated phishing emails, personalized to deceive recipients. The cycle of innovation continues, and as defenses improve, so too do the tactics of adversaries. Moreover, the societal implications of remote work during the pandemic have shifted the cybersecurity landscape dramatically. As organizations rapidly transition to remote setups, many lack the infrastructure to support secure connections, leading to an uptick in vulnerabilities. In May 2020, a report from Cybersecurity Insiders indicated that 70% of organizations had experienced an increase in cyber threats due to remote work arrangements. Employees, working from home, became the frontline defenders against phishing attempts and social engineering tactics. The shift not only required a technical solution but a cultural one, emphasizing the importance of cybersecurity awareness and education across the workforce. The ethical implications of AI and cybersecurity also require attention. While AI enhances threat detection, it raises privacy concerns. Transparency in deploying these technologies will be necessary to build societal trust. The balance between effective cybersecurity measures and individual privacy rights is delicate, requiring ongoing dialogue between technologists, ethicists, and policymakers. As organizations implement AI-driven solutions, they must consider the ethical ramifications of data collection and processing, ensuring that the pursuit of security does not come at the cost of fundamental rights. As the sophistication of cyber threats continues to grow, the importance of collaboration becomes paramount. Governments, private companies, and individuals must unite to share intelligence and develop robust frameworks for cybersecurity. Initiatives like the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency's Cybersecurity Division foster partnerships between the public and private sectors, facilitating information sharing and coordinated responses to incidents. By working together, the cybersecurity community can better anticipate emerging threats and mount a collective defense against malicious actors. As we look to the future, resilience emerges as a critical theme in cybersecurity. Organizations must adopt a mindset of preparation, recognizing that breaches are not a matter of if, but when. The development of incident response plans, regular drills, and comprehensive backup strategies will be essential components of this resilience. For instance, after the 2020 attack on the video game company CD Projekt Red, which resulted in a significant data breach and ransom demand, The organization implemented a multifaceted recovery strategy. This included